Sure.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know, that's because they're under pressure for the first time, would be Peugeot's view of it.
Precisely.
But
we didn't make those errors.
But it's not what Audi do here that's important. It's what Peugeot do and what they learn, and that is...
It's a swapsy.
No, it's not. That's not Bouchou. That is... Oh, he's lost it.
Oh, and a lot of nonsense coming off as well.
That is the second part of Indianapolis.
That's Enge.
It is Enge.
Well, you said he was going sideways. He did more than that time.
Ripped the floor off it, and that is the end of the challenge.
Ouch.
He's ripped bits off the floor. You saw them flying up as you went across the curbs, backwards, front and rear, I would imagine.
And they're getting ready. Come on, fellas, sort it.
Here he comes. Action stations.
He really was giving everything there. You can see him.
Yeah. And they were right on Jamie Davis as well. Well, for 4 or 5 laps, he'd been right behind him. And as you said, Bouchou was not going to roll over, and he was just trying to push Bouchou to get him unsettled before they caught Jamie Davis. So maybe he had a chance of doing something.
They're not going to be happy about that down there. They're not going to be happy about that.
Left front puncture too. Yeah. Well, that's probably the floor has ripped the tyre as well. Don't think that necessarily the trip over the curbs would have done.
I think the sensible notice is going to go out to these guys now. You can't afford to lose any more. And I just wonder where he's going to finish now, depending on how bad this damage is.
Look at Dan Turner again, 3:53.2 compared to 3:52.9 of Johnny O'Connell.
And Thomas Enge, 3:51.281. He was really on it.
Absolutely, but Turner is obviously just keeping it under control and just making sure that the gap doesn't vary too much. So a second or two in traffic, and he can move up and down because he's got a decent lead to protect. So at the moment, Darren Turner with a 2-lap advantage, Johnny O'Connell in second place. Christophe Bouchou looks as though he may have done enough defensive driving to tie into third spot. And at the moment, Thomas Enge, I think that incident, well, it's 4 laps before we get to the Celine and Jean-Philippe Bellov, but with a left front puncture and damaged floor front, and I would think definitely rear, there might be enough of a margin, but I think Enge will now have to look backwards rather than forwards, and that's really not the end to the race he wanted. However, still 4 hours to go, still the rain to come that we've been promised for the last week, so who knows what will happen. Now, we've been joined by our LMP2 leader, Colin Buncombe. Colin, we've seen you, Chris, we've seen you a couple of times already during the race, and we've really resisted saying just how remarkably trouble-free a run the Bini Motorsport Lola has had. Last time I mentioned it, turned around to see them with the bodywork off, diving down inside the left side pod. Do you know what that was likely to be? I imagine you were probably on your way up here when they were doing that.